Hey, it's Tim.
Hey, it's David.
And we're Worth It Fridays.
What the nani?
And welcome to another episode of Worth It Fridays. Woo! Where today we're doing a quick review on Genshin Impact. We have done a video or a podcast style thing in the past, but we haven't actually done a kind of quick review. So we're going to do a quick review and it'll be everything up to date, which is about 6 months of gameplay, whereas at the time it was only 3 months, and a lot has changed since then. So we're just going to give it our fair opinion of it. And these opinions are also based upon our friend Harley and me, as David has only played a little bit.
Yeah,
so we just wanted to make sure we gave you guys a fair opinion of the game as well. So David, tell us more about the game.
Alrighty, Tim. Yeah, let's definitely talk more about Genshin Impact before we start our review here. So Genshin Impact is a free-to-play action RPG game. The game was developed and published by miHoYo. The game features a fantasy open-world environment and an action-based combat system using elemental magic, character switching, and gacha monetization system for players to obtain new characters, weapons, and other resources.
The game can only be played with an internet connection and features a limited multiplayer mode allowing up to 4 players in a single world.
And the game was released worldwide on September 28th, 2020 for PC, iOS, and Android, and PlayStation 4. The game was also released on November 11, 2020 on the PlayStation 5, featuring cross-save support with the PlayStation 4. Yes! And the game is also planned to release on the Nintendo Switch. So we don't know what the date is, but they are planning to release it on the Switch. Now, let's talk about the story, Tim.
The story of Genshin Impact features enough to introduce the many cool and unique characters that players will encounter. There's enough story content to get the players to be on their toes or satisfy their curiosity. However, this is a live service game, which means the story will continue with each update. So it means the story hasn't ended yet.
The gameplay of the game is very fun and very interesting. The game provides many different elements, reaction, and interaction with each character in the player's team of 4. The game's limited event, which are the mini-games, are very unique, and the endgame dungeon really tests the player's skills of rising up your character's level, getting the artifacts and weapons, and the synergy surrounding them. However, the game does struggle with its endgame content, as the progression completely stops due to having players grinding for specific items or characters by going through their gacha system.
The graphics of the Genshin Impact is absolutely stunning and amazing. The animation of the game is clean and smooth. The game offers many unique and interesting designs of the environment and the characters themselves.
For Genshin Impact, the game has no cost. The game is free to play. However, if you want to use real money in the game does offer that, but it's only available for battle passes and other currency items in there.
So one of the criticisms outside of the game is the community. Back in our previous video, we talked about how the community was so welcoming and nice, and now it seems kind of toxic with how people constantly complain about content being too hard, too easy. So it's a mixed bag of, whether you're enjoying being part of the community or it's just a lot of complaining. It's up to you. The other biggest thing that people talk about is whether or not to spend money on the game. Hence the memes nowadays, free to play versus whale, or free to play, by the way. The game feels and plays like any other RPG, but you're now tied to like mobile monetization, which is like the gachapon and the microtransactions. I encourage you guys, please spend wisely. The game provides restricted co-op mode, and the endgame of Genshin Impact is mainly based on a single player mode right now. As well, the grind, in which is based on the gacha system for characters or the dungeons for finding artifacts, is frustrating. Overall, we gave this game an 8.5 out of 10. Awesome. Genshin Impact is an awesome game, even though it doesn't have a fully completed story yet, but it has enough content to get the players to be interested to know what will happen next.
The gameplay of the game is fun and unique, which are based on witnessing the characters' interaction with each other and just seeing how epic their synergy is.
The content is enough for players as they have dungeon levels, limited time events, gacha system, and the graphics of the game are stunning and eye-pleasing as players witness how great the world of Genshin Impact is. And so there you have it. That's our quick review of Genshin Impact. This game is really interesting in the fact that it blends, what core RPGs are like, in terms of like action, fighting, combat, gameplay, and as well as bringing like some nice mobile elements, I guess. As the game isn't very time committing to a certain extent. Otherwise, it's overall just a blast of a game to play, especially since it's free to play.
Free.
If you guys enjoy this video, press the like button, as well as hit the subscribe button as well, and click the notification button as you guys get to see firsthand when we release.
And also, if you guys want to continue to support us, we also have other platforms like Facebook and Instagram accounts. Definitely Facebook and Instagram, we like to post pictures of upcoming events of what we're going to do, and as well what our next week video is about. So you can definitely give us a like on Facebook if you like, or you can also follow us on Instagram. Other than that, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.